Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video. Today I'm going to show you guys an alternative way to use your poetic tomestones. So before we begin, I want to name 3 things that I've already mentioned in previous videos about this. 1. Make sure that you have any level 90 gear that you guys can get from Poetics for your level 90 to 100 jobs to get your mount at 100 of everything. Number 2, make sure you have any relic weapon in the past already completed so you don't have any other reason to use your Poetics. That's a Reborn, Heaven's Ward, and Endwalker. There's one step in Shadowbringers that requires it, but that's basically like 100 Poetics, so don't worry about that. And number 3, do not waste your Poetics on getting Thavnerian Topsoil Grade 3. They are not worth it, and you can make a lot more gil with your Poetics than selling soil. So I just wanted to make sure that those 3 things are clear. Alright, so for me personally, I've been using my Poetics to level up my desynthesis. So if you go under Disciples of Hand and land and click on Disciples of Hand, the desynthesis skill menu pops up. Now, the gear behind me is 660, which means that you get experience for desynthesis up to at least 710. But the closer you get to 710, the less experience that you get. The important reason why you want your desynthesis leveled up is because if you're doing 7.3 crafting for the new Crafter and Gatherer set, you can get condensed solutions by doing the endgame dungeons of 7.1 and 7.2. And I was lucky enough to get my hands on some of the 7.1 dungeon gear, which is I'm level 705. So if you are above 705 I'm level, just like I am, you have an increased chance of getting rare materials, aka the condensed solution. So see if I can get them now. So you want to make sure that Weaver, Goldsmith, Armor, Leatherworker, because you get left side gear. There you go. There's the 2 condensed solutions right there. And I believe I'm also getting no experience because that's Goldsmith. Leatherworker got me 80 points, which is not bad. And basically that was about it. So yeah, any 7.1 or 7.2 dungeons will give you the condensed solutions. So by utilizing your poetic tomestones, you guys can get your desynthesis leveled up as well as basically burn through your poetics. Now you're going to be doing this passively, meaning that every once in a while when your poetics are capped, you're going to spend them and you're going to desynthesize and get your skill up so you guys can get a condensed solution for free. Okay, so that's basically step number 1. Option number 2, and this is going to help you make some gil and also level up your free company or get yourself free company credits, which you can turn into cerulean tanks for your submarines and airships, or if you want to sell your tanks to other players that you can't do on the market board, you can trade over for that if you like. So this is going to be more involved. So this one you need at least 2,000 poetics, which is something you should do, passively, not try to actively do it. Otherwise you'll go crazy. Get 100 of these items here, and then 100 Hainish Varnish. So it's basically 1,000 and 1,000 for that, so 2,000 altogether. Next, what you're going to need is a Master Recipe Book number 10 for Armorer, Carpenter, and Alchemist. What you're going to be making is the Alchests, grade 7. You need at least, I would say, 50 Moonlight Aether Sands, 50 Lime Basil, Ambrosia Water, and Ash and Diatomite, which you're going to be needing the Northern Empty Folklore Book in Endwalker, which I think is like 100 purple scrips. Okay, so it takes 2 of the mentioned items from Poetics to make 1 lumber and 1 ingot. Okay, so armor and or blacksmith can make the same one, and a carpenter makes this. Since the Alchemist comes in 3s, you don't really need that too many materials to make the Alchests, so you'll make a crap ton of those with very little materials. You just need 3 ice clusters and 3 earth clusters, which can be easily gotten in Mordona if you're gathering them yourself, or just buy them off the market board. Trust me, it's a worthy investment. I think ice and earth like the least used clusters, so they might be pretty cheap. Since these shields can be quick synth, I recommend that you do that. So let's just make 5. High quality will give you more free company credits. Otherwise, just make a normal quality. If you have more people in your free company doing this, then you guys can make a lot more gil and get more points even faster. Or if you're leveling up, level up even faster. Okay, so you basically are going to take your poetics and get those materials. As for the other ones, you guys can either have your retainers get them, but the Aether Sand you're going to have to either get through scripts or get them yourself. I believe the grilled top knot, fish, and endwalker are the easiest ways of getting if you have a fisher leveled up. Otherwise, you guys can come to the scrip exchange on the other side, or any scrip exchange should have these easy peasy. So let's go under Gatherer, Materials, level 90, and you can get them for 10 purple scrips a piece. So they're pretty damn cheap. Okay, so if you guys don't want to gather them yourself, you guys can get them through purple scrips. The fastest way to do that is either ocean fishing, or you guys can do your custom deliveries. And look for the one with a bonus. So you get 180 for the bonus, or if you're doing something current, it's still 180. Okay, so make sure you look for this here. I have a playlist on how to unlock every custom delivery client, so you guys shouldn't have a problem unlocking that. Okay, so let's head over to my grand company, and I'll show you guys what to do next. So I want to correct myself, it's actually 160 purple scripts to get 16 token Cs to get the folklore books and Endwalker. Okay, so when you get to your grand company, if you have a free company actually, you go find the Seal Sweetener 2 buff. Okay, that is going to give you a 10%. Now, if you do not have that option, go into your squadron section here after getting the second lieutenant. If you have the squadron missions unlocked, you are going to find the one that has the bonus for Seal Sweetener 2. See if I can find the NPC here. Spirit Bond, Rationings, Gear, Priority Pass. Here we go, Priority Seal. This is going to give you a 15% bonus. So this one right here, Primal Recon, will always give you this, I believe. So make sure that you always do this mission. Okay, that's going to be equivalent to a grade 3. So let's go and activate the Seal Sweetener 2. Since high quality does not give you any bonus, like I said, they only give you extra free company credits. Just make them normal quality. You must have expert deliveries unlocked as you go through the game and level up. You will have that option. So they're 1912 by default, or 2104 if you have the buff up. Okay, so as you pass those in, you will get free company credits. So right now I'm at 36,100,611. So if I pass at least one in, and then I am, look at that, I gain like a little over 1,000 credits just from passing in that shield. So that's pretty crazy, and you can level up your free company up very, very fast. Okay, so that's basically going to be option 2. Now if you want gil, you're going to take those grand company credits, and then you guys are going to get yourself some duck bones. These are a straight up gil into your pocket without using the marker board, and it gives you 360 gil a piece, but it takes 600 the grand company seals to actually get those. If you guys want some more gil, then what also I can recommend is pass in to your retainer and sell glamour prisms. I actually made a video about actually getting these for free, and as well as selling them, and I made a good amount of profit. I would probably say selling a stack of 99 will do just fine. If you want to also make some gil, some people swear by coconut heart and sap, since you actually need these to make some materials for the submarines and airships, but most people already have their submarines and airships already taken care of, so this might not be a good option. So I probably would stick to the duck bowl method or the glamour prism method if these do not sell on your server. Okay, so that is going to be option 2/3 if you want to count the gil part as well. So for funsies, let's look at the topsoil grade 3. This is for crossbreeding plants in your free company house, a personal house, or if you become a tenant in your friend's house, you can use their garden instead. You only get 13 sands every 2,000 poetics, and right now they're going for 1720 gil, which is 22,360 gil for 13. Now, How much gil can you make from your Grand Company with the shields? Hell of a lot more than 22,360, because at 90,000 Grand Company seals, you can make around, I think it was 56,000 gil from the duck bones alone. Let's look at the glamour prisms. Well, let's go to the catalyst section here. Glamour prisms. A stack of 99, which is 200 Grand Company seals, is around 10,914. So basically you just need to sell around 2 stacks of 99, which by this Hills history shows that they are constantly always selling. You can make more gil by selling glamour prisms by using your poetics to turning them to shields, then getting the Grand Company seals that get these instead. And since I did a gil guide on glamour prisms, I know what I'm talking about. So let's look up the Thavnerian onions and the seeds, since most people like to say that you can sell these. It takes, I think, like over a week and a half just to freaking grow these things and actually get them through crossbreeding, and they only sell for 96,000 gil. I can make 96,000 gil within an hour, maybe less, depending on how fast the bunny fates pop in Eureka. And the onion seeds are even less. So growing these, like some people will say, to make gil is a horrible, horrible advice, and you should never, ever waste your poetics on topsoil. So I just wanted to point that out, why I say don't bother selling the topsoil. Alright guys, so that is the alternative way of using your poetics if you have no other use for them. I also want to point out the shields give you 915 free company credits, and high quality gives you double, so that was 1830. So if you guys ever want to know how many you actually get for high quality, it's basically double the normal quality. So I just wanted to point that out. Alright guys, so hopefully this has been helpful. Don't forget to check out the rest of my channel for more Final Fantasy XIV content, plus the other videos I did for poetics, and I will see you guys in the next one. And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content and help with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys want to support my channel even further, consider becoming a YouTube member, Patreon supporter, or help me on Ko-Fi. The links for those will be in the description down below, as well as my Discord. And the extra special shout out to the members on screen. So until next time, may you forever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging ahead.